All right. Welcome to episode 15 of Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Let's get this thing started.
New hardware day is always the best day.
All right.
New hardware day.
Everybody check out the new extension stuff.
What?
The new extensions. Open up your character sheet.
Yeah, I noticed it looked different.
Yeah, notice in the upper right hand corner now you have your picture and your token next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And that little trick of double clicking on the token, now you just click on that little map icon. It'll bring you up on the map.
Fancy.
The middle part, they put the experience on the main sheet. Don't worry about that because we're going by, we're not using experience. Down at the bottom, you'll notice you got maximum hit points, your current hit points, and your wounds. So they added the current hit points. Instead of going by your wounds, how many wounds you had, and doing it in your head, you can actually see how many you have left.
Subtraction, cool.
Math is hard.
Yeah. Then on your tabs, you'll notice there's a new tab called Journal. You can drag and drop story links. You can make your own notes. You can make your own journal entries. Just click on the plus to add a journal entry so you can keep track of what you're doing throughout the game. And your inventory tab, down at the bottom left-hand corner, you can sort your inventory. You can use all items. Click it once and it goes to equipped. Click it again. Those are your carried items. Click it again. Items not carried. Click it again. You can see all your magical items. Click it another time. You get weapons and armor. And then the next one is required attunement, adventuring gear, and back to all items. And you'll notice your coins are now at the top of your inventory sheet. If you want to, let me see. I don't know if you guys, do you have a plus and minus sign next to your coins?
Yep, I do.
All right. So if you've got a minus, your spending coins, you can put in there. Say for instance, I got Leaf's thing open. I'm going to put 2 copper pieces, and he spent it on beer. And then when I hit spend coins, you can see it goes into the chat. Leaf spent 2 copper pieces on beer. And if I add coins to you, let me put 2 copper pieces back. You add your coins that way and put in a little note. And I believe that's pretty much all. Oh, the skills tab. You'll notice on skills tab there's some new skills. Tools, item, artisan tools, gaming set, instruments, and thieves tools. So if you're proficient with thieves tools, you should highlight the orange, the yellow star. So when you do a thieves tool check, you just click on that from now on. Or if you're playing an instrument or whatever. And I think that's what the character sheet extension pretty much upgraded. Abilities tab, nothing changed there. The notes tab changed to identity tab. It's called identity now. Then you got your log. The log is all your hits and healing and all that stuff.
I don't see an identity one. I see it now.
Okay, should be underneath abilities. Yeah, the log is all your hits and everything that was showing up on the party sheet. You can see your personal stats on your own sheet. And I went over to journal, the inventory, and I believe the actions tab is pretty much the same. Yeah, nothing changed on the actions tab. So that's some cool stuff for everybody. So we want to go ahead and do a recap of last week.
We were all standing around in the hallway thinking about going back to see Yak the Tall for reasons. But instead we decide to go into the door north of us because we're thinking we might like a little nappy poo. And before we sit down to take a sleep, we'd probably see what's going to come out this door and get us. So we walk in and it's a 30-foot high room and the floor is swept clean with no dust or debris, which is never a good sign. And there's a giant cube floating in the middle of the room with a dwarven skull in it. And it's about 20 by 20. And turns out after somebody with a few brains looks at it long enough, we realize it's a giant gelatinous cube, but it's just sitting there, so maybe it just ate. On the outside of the doors, as we're looking at them, there are carvings of large waves, and on the inside of the door, there's a gelatinous cube with waves crashing over it. And so we decide that since the cube appears to be sated, this is actually a great place to take a nap, because in theory, no gobos or other things are going to wander in there if they know the cube happens to be there. So we managed to pull off short rest without any shenanigans ensuing. And then Tyrowin, who's decided that he understands the doors with all of his brain cells, marches over and promptly pees on the cube. Leaf pats him on the back and congratulates him for learning to mark his territory, but nothing ends up happening, so we start checking the other doors. They all reference water, and we're like, well, we should probably take Haleth back to Yek and see about that dwarf who's missing his beard. And so Leaf opens a southern door and finds a limestone altar with a mound of what appears to be molten gold on it. And he decides to take a gander at that. Meanwhile, Tyrone goes to a northern door and very suddenly kicks it in, and a bunch of water rushes out of it, which might have been predictable. Gothak manages to dodge this shenanigan, but Tyrone gets knocked back, taking a little bit of an ouchie and being rather damp and being displeased about it. The rotting corpse of a human wizard in a green and purple robe flows out. And Hallis points at it and says that's one of Hallister's more foolish apprentices. So there's now a bunch of water in this room, but huzzah, there's a glass wand as well, so that gets collected. The water surrounds the cube and still nothing happens, so we all shrug and we move on. Uh, Leaf ends up still standing at that altar, having a good eyeball at it as we all walk into the room. And it turns out an altar to the demon lord Jubilex. And so Leaf gets a little bit closer and gives it an eyeball, and there's an inscription in Abyssal, and we happen to have a tiefling, so she goes over and says that it reads, "A gift of flesh willingly given can feed our eternal hunger." And Leaf's like, "Oh hell nah. This is actually ochre jelly, and I'm just gonna set it on fire," which he fails to do. So we decide we're not going to mess with that because nothing good could come of it. And we go back to the Goblin Bazaar. Yek the Tall greets us at the door with his guards and demands an explanation. Leaf floats Seti over with him and starts making small talk and trying to bargain with him. At which point Bladebiter notices that the barbarians have begun winking at one another. So she pushes Kriv back a little and steps to the side. They clutch the axe idiot by his arms and prepare to yeet, and then lose their nerves, and we end up rolling initiative instead. Uh, Tyrone decides shoving an angry spiky dwarf Yeetball into a goblin will be great fun, so thus Dre fulfills the start of his destiny to become a living weapon. Bladebiter really wanted to have all of the gobos, who apparently are not that smart when confronted with the Dragonborn, to stand in their little line and let her do terrible things to them. People keep standing in front of her, so eventually a hole opens up and she thinks to herself, yes, now I'm gonna electrocute you all. And Yek goes down in a flash of lightning. As he dies, a circlet falls from his head and he shrinks to the size of a normal goblin. And another goblin runs over to the circlet, picks it up, slaps it on his head, and turns into a handsome humanoid in far, far too short pants. He starts yelling, "Stop, stop all the insanity!" And the other goblins see him, and they put down their weapons, and this poor goblin is promptly murdered by Leaf. He shrinks back to goblin size, and yet another poor gobbo waddles over, puts a circlet on his head, and declares that Yek was a terrible, miserable leader, and I, the unique walk, will lead with pride. And Tyrone walks over, shouts in his face, "Give me your shiny hat, or I will take your head." Poor unique walk, not being very smart gobbo, says, "I have no shiny hat," at which point Tyrone growls, "Then I will take your head," and he does that. The circlet hits the ground. He picks it up and slaps it on his own head. The goblins begin to praise him and declare him their handsome leader, and he says, "We can cease this meaningless conflict, but I am not equipped to handle this situation, and I defer to the White Wizard." And they ask, "What shall we call our new leader?" And Bladebiter, ever the snarky one standing in the back, says, "Tyrwin the Furry," and the goblins begin to play as Tyrwin the Furry. And we are standing in Yek's former bedroom, audience chamber, something of that nature. Haleth is still out in the hall, and Vamir, the White Wizard, apparently needs to make a speech.
All right, so that's where we will start the night. Let me get a little background noise because it's too quiet.
Noise. That's it. Noise.
There we go. The goblins out in the auction hall still quibbling, haggling, and selling. So Vamir steps up, and the goblins are all praising Tyrwin the Furry.
Oh, they're not looking at me yet, even though I told them to.
Oh, did you?
He said defer to the White Wizard, didn't he?
I did.
So
I
he
put
would-
him in charge, although I'm still the figurehead.
He would defer to you to speak.
Oh, little goblins. Blessed are you to serve under the mighty Tyrwin the Furry.
Tyrwin the Furry is the greatest! Huzzah! Tyrwin the Furry!
If you follow his commandments, then you will be granted with power to protect yourselves and those you care for.
I solemnly
Tyrwin
nod.
the Furry, the Almighty. All hail Tyrwin the Furry!
Repeat after me then. Do you swear to kindle the light?
Do you swear to kindle the light?
Let's try that again.
I gesture at the wizard. You mean, take this solemn vow.
Take this solemn vow.
Nod.
I swear to kindle the light.
I swear to kindle the light! They all chant.
I swear to shelter the light.
I swear to shelter the light!
I swear to preserve your own light.
I swear to preserve your own light!
I swear to be the light.
I swear to be the light!
Then by the blessings of Lathander, I empower you with divine light.
And they look at each other and... Who's Lathander? What were we supposed to say?
Well, I think at this point they're supposed to discover that they can cast Eldritch Blast.
Oh my god. This is a horrible idea. This is a horrible idea. This is a horrible idea. Why?
Ever.
What was the last thing they were supposed to say?
Just that they swear to be the light.
Wait, all you have to do is say those words and you can cast Eldritch Blast?
Well, no,
We
I'm
swear
becoming their
to be
warlock
the light!
patrons.
Oh, okay, okay.
Who's Lathander?
Lathander is the Morning Lord.
Oh, okay.
He grants the power to Tyrwin the Furry, and through Tyrwin the Furry, I have my power, and from my power I extend it now to you.
So what would Tiro and the Fury have us do? Would you like some apples?
I grunt. Apples are good, but you know what's better? Blood. Use
can
your
feed-
light powers and
we can
cleanse this dungeon of the evil that lies within.
We can feed you grapes on the couch.
No. Just one blood.
The blood it shall be.
Okay. We're good then.
So you send
I
them
think
off
we've done a
into the
good thing
dungeon?
here. Yep. Oh yeah. Yep. And they have what? Eldritch Blast?
So, hypothetically, with the DM's permission, they will be Celestial Pact Warlocks.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So long as they
Okay.
keep to those vows.
Uh-huh.
Are they staying here to protect the hall, or are they going into the dungeon?
They're staying here to protect the hall.
Oh, okay.
We swear to protect the hall and our people for Tiro and the Fury.
And Tiro and the Furry has only one additional small request. The slaving thing. We will never do it again.
That was a
All
Yak thing.
deserve.
Yak was a mean
Yak-
leader.
Yeah, Yuck was wrong about the slavery thing. That was a terrible idea, and we've all we've come a long way from the slavery thing. So we're not gonna do that anymore.
We never made any money off of it anyway.
Yeah. Well, it's probably because your stage was pretty not good. Then yeah, you needed a better stage.
Yes.
With curtains.
What should we do with the prisoner down there? The dwarf
Well-
with the untanned chest.
Should give him to Haleth, and you should do other things with the stage.
Who's Haleth?
Didn't we have Haleth? Did I
He's a
forget that
thief.
name? It is Haleth, right?
Yep, but they don't know
It is
Haleth.
Haleth.
Okay, well, Haleth he's pretty cool. He's with us now. But seriously, what you guys should do with that stage is some revival pieces, maybe some musicals.
Cats. You should do cats.
Let it be cats.
So I'm going to move inside the room so that I can see what happens when Haleth gets a hold of the dwarf.
All right. So you go into the room. The dwarf is chained to the southern wall, and he's pleading for you to let him go. He doesn't know that Haleth is with you. Please set me free.
I'm going to sit down on my haunches, tail twitching, and, you know, if I had a thing of popcorn, I would be crunching the popcorn right now. Because this is going to be good.
Kriv flies over behind Haleth and gives him a nudge forward.
And Haleth is going to walk into the room and stand in front of Copper. And the dwarf recoils at the sight of the Revenant. Haleth! He chokes out. The dead elf grins, his eyeball dangling by a thin rope of flesh. It is me, Copper.
I thought we fixed that.
It's still hanging. You thought you could cheat me, not once, but twice. And there won't be a third. The Revenant stalks forward as the dwarf struggles in his chains, calling for help. Pleading for the goblins, no help there. And with his last breath before those cold hands wrap around his throat, the dwarf prays to the gods of mercy. Dumatoin! my... Alas, his prayer is reduced to a strained gurgle as Haleth Gark embraces him one last time. It's slow and loud. The dwarf's eyes bug out as the Revenant chokes away the last vestige of life and light from Copper Stormforge's eyes. The bones dance beneath Haleth's fingers, crackling like the first thunder of spring. Well then, the elf says, rising. We only have one more to find. And Copper Stormforge is hanging from his chains, and his wrists, as they're bound in the chains, he's dangling, his knees about 3 inches off the floor. Blood coming out of his mouth and dripping on the ground. Let's go find the last one. As Haleth makes his way out the door.
But before we leave, we should get that map.
Search all the things.
What are you searching?
I'm searching dwarf.
You're searching the dwarf? He's wearing a loincloth and nothing else.
He doesn't have the map. So the corpse of Yak.
As you start searching Copper, are you patting him down and turning his body or anything as he's hanging in the chains, or are you just like looking around?
Wearing as a loincloth, you shouldn't need to be searched very thoroughly.
So you're not moving him around at all?
Nope.
All right. Oswald goes over by Tyrwin to Furry. Kriv comes in the room. And I'm going to unlock these tokens. Hold on. All right, the tokens are unlocked.
I'm gonna cut the dwarf down. He paid his price. Now he gets to reside in dignity.
So he's actually chained up. So you unlock the shackles from his wrists, and the dwarf falls down to the ground on his knees, and then his body slumps over. And you notice a piece of give me a perception check in the tower. I'll push it. Hold on. Yeah. You notice that there is like a corner of a like something white next to an ass cheek.
Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Better you than me.
I will hook a claw into it and pull out the TP map, I'm hoping.
Old prison wallet.
As you pull on this piece of parchment, it's it comes loose because he's dead. He can't clench his butt cheeks together anymore. It comes loose and you pick it up and it's a folded up piece of parchment. It has it's kind of moist and it has an odor.
Oh my lord. We need some perfumes. Goblin friends, perfumes, scented anything, flower petals, something. And
Prestidigitation.
I was
I
gonna
walk over
say.
to them. I walk
Dry that
over
shit
to
out.
holding it at length.
Somebody cast that on it?
Yeah, I do. I make it nice and dry and change the smell.
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness. Haven't smelled anything that bad
So what
since
you
we
have
were in that puddle, that room with the statue.
found is Copper's map. Let me put it in the party inventory, and then let me show you what it looks like. Images. Don't tell me I don't have it. And I must not have put it in the images folder. I'm gonna have to find it and put it in there. So give me a minute.
Well, I will use this opportunity to get some water.
Actually, I'm gonna do the same.
I swear I did this the other day. Alright, let me find it.
So I have a question for you, professional Scotch drinkers. What is the best way to enjoy Scotch?
I prefer to drink it
Whatever
while reading
tastes
articles.
Yeah, that's a loaded question.
I have a celebratory bottle of Scotch that I will open on Sunday, and I want to use it to its maximum effect. Rock straight up.
Oh, definitely not rocks. But adding a few drops of water can open up the flavoring.
Or alternatively, you can buy whiskey stones. I use whiskey stones if I want it cool.
That like a frozen rock.
Yep, they're really
Yep.
rock.
They're just little porous rocks, and you can put a couple in your drink. They don't really change the flavor because they're. It's kind of like a soapstone or something like that. Um, and then when you're done, you can just rinse them, let them dry a bit, put them back in the freezer. I typically don't cool or chill my Scotch, brandies, or whiskeys. I typically enjoy them room temperature with uh, slower sipping, the more expensive and nice it is.
It's $100 bottle, so yeah.
What was the distillery?
Ardbeg.
I haven't had them, but my mom likes them, if I recall correctly.
I am
Yeah,
really
enjoy
looking
that one.
forward to it.
Yeah, I haven't had that. But that sounds good.
It's the big 5-0, so it had to
Gotcha.
be special.
Yep, neat and slow. It's not something you want to necessarily pound down.
Right. It's a sip, not a drink.
That is my understanding.
There we go. I got Copper's map. That's the map that Copper had.
It's cleaner than I
Yeah.
expected.
Praise Joaquin. Is that a shit smear in the bottom corner from the dwarf?
Undoubtedly.
No, it's definitely an ink smear. Remember, I
Wow.
cleaned
Okay,
it.
so this is level 3.
That's what it said before.
You gonna show
You're
Halleth
right.
the map?
Wait, I'm pretty. How many of Halith's companions have died?
All but one.
Who are we
Yeah, I think-
missing?
Rex, I believe. The first guy you led back upstairs. He wasn't involved in the murder of Halleth. And I think you killed 3, or is it 2 more? You killed Nira, or whatever her name is, and Copper.
Now, we killed the one that turned into a werewolf, right? Were-rat.
That wasn't one of them.
Well, there was one that was supposedly an adventurer wandering around down there. That wasn't one of them. I mean, we killed 2 people who were were-rats down there.
Yeah, but neither one of those were involved with Halleth. Halleth's victims to be number 3, the Dwarven Scout Copper Forge, you killed him. The Human Priestess of Shar, Midna, you killed her. Midna Tarberth, and Rex the Hammer, a human champion. Yeah, Rex the Hammer is the only one left.
Well, I say we go hunting for this hammer fellow.
But this is the map that Copper had.
This was a map that he was claiming was going to be helpful to us.
Right.
Interesting that it doesn't show a way down, so that can't possibly be a complete map.
It'll maybe let us avoid something when we do find the stairs down.
Oh no, there's an exit to Skullport.
And dragons.
That's something that says fart.
I think that's supposed to be Fort.
Fart.
Negative. It's definitely the first one.
I mean, it'll give us an idea which direction some things are in, is all.
If
And
it's
crown means
accurate.
treasure.
Bugbears, zombies, catacombs, puzzle, fort, fart, dragons, river.
It's
Skull
entirely
Fort.
possible they bought this from a con man who'd never been down to the dungeon in his life.
But it's of no immediate use for us right now.
True.
So I put that map in the party inventory.
All right. Tally ho.
Yep. Let's explore more of the south.
So where do we go now?
Over
What's
here.
the map called in the party inventory? Because I'm not seeing it.
Copper's map.
Copper's map. That's not the image. That's just the parcel. So where are you going?
I like the description. We got two options: continue exploring, or go up and cash in our phylactery and complete the quest.
That's true. We are close to the exit.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much most of the way back to it.
I'll let you guys decide. A lot of people already moved the tokens to the south.
Yeah, I'm not hurt bad. Feel like more adventure.
On the other hand, we're in possession of a phylactery, and that bastard may come back for it. I'd rather not have it on hand. So I'm gonna go with Oswald on this one. I think we dispose of that bastard and cash in. Yeah.
So you guys want to go up to level 1 and up to the yawning portal? The time's 8:30 p.m. right now.
Besides, I want to see the odds on tier 1.
So if you guys you could make it up and take a long rest up in the yawning portal and then come back down in the morning. If that's what you want to do.
Did the good tavern wenches work tonight? Or do we have to wait until the weekend?
Fine with either.
I'm a tier 1 on this. That is an important question.
The Yawning Portal's the best tavern other than ours. In all of Waterdeep, they don't have bad tavern wenches.
Good point. All right, let's go.
I mean, there's always an A and a B string.
Well, let's just go. Let's do it now. I'm ready.
Frankly,
got-
I want to see the Axe Idiot tell a barmaid she's a bad bar wench.
They've got that number of wenches working tonight on a scale of 10.
Okay. We'll drink a few.
To the wenches.
All right, let me
To
do
the
something
wenches.
here. Hold on. Random encounters. Let me see if there's a random encounter on your way back.
Oh boy.
The last time we went back, I protected the rear, and I got one last kill on the way up.
Nope, no random encounters. You make it back to the bucket, you pay your fee, which I think is what, 10 gold pieces, or was it 1?
One.
I think it was 10.
One.
Was it 1? Was it
One.
1?
It's fun.
Everybody take 1 gold piece off to get back up. And what was the quest? Fetch the phylactery. Badger, a middle-aged human wearing a fine clothes that you met in the Yawning Portal Tavern, offering 1,000 platinum pieces. Holy shit. In exchange for finding the phylactery of a lich within the dungeon. Badger's research indicates that a former apprentice of Hallister sought out lichdom and now still lurks within the Undermountain. So I guess I owe you 1,000 platinum pieces.
Oh, come on. Leaf says Yawning Portal lift. A whole bunch of you say nothing, and I say a trip to see the wenches. Come on now.
Opportunity missed.
Shame on all of you.
I feel bad.
All right. I put 1,000. Put 1,000 platinum pieces as you give Badger the phylactery of the Lich. So I put that in the party inventory. You guys want to sell off your loots?
Didn't he promise us hold? I'm pretty sure he promised us some magical objects too.
I don't know. I was looking at the quest.
Now hold on, I will find this.
Fetch the phylactery.
He offers 1,000 platinum pieces and some magical items if we return with the phylactery.
Where'd you find that at?
My notes.
All right, let me look it up.
I'll take some magical items. Lucy could use some company.
Kitty friend needs a new bow that can hurt things.
We got gold to spend too, so yep. It seems the price of magic weapons has gone up quite a bit.
If you get a second magic weapon, are you gonna name it Ricky to go with Lucy?
No, all the swords are
No,
new
no.
ladies.
No, he is now. He is now.
He's willing to create magical items for the party. But he seeks powerful items of necrotic magic.
Yeah.
Sounds like he needs to be encouraged.
Yeah, it just says he can create magical items for the party, but he seeks powerful items of necrotic magic. When he meets the characters, he will tell them that he has heard rumors that one of Hallister's former apprentices still lurks within the dungeon below. Even though the apprentice lived over 500 years ago, he still lurks. Badger believes the apprentice became a lich and seeks his phylactery. If the players can acquire the lich's phylactery, he will pay them 1,000 platinum pieces. So he's going to pay you 1,000 platinum pieces.
Nice.
Any clue on what kind of items he wants?
It sounds like it's a seller's market on these phylacteries.
Right, but like.
He can create a magical item if you want him. But he's going to charge you for it.
How much is a wand of fireball going these days?
I don't know. See if I can find it.
I think only a staff of fire is in the player's or DM's guide. You'd have to
I got-
homebrew a wand of fireball.
Wand of fireballs, 5,000 gold pieces.
Oh, okay.
I would like
Yep.
to buy a shield to go with Lucy.
Well, you're going to have to come back and get it. He's got to make this stuff.
A shield +2. And I will give you all of my gold.
All of your gold.
I'll give you my sentinel shield if I can get a magic bow.
Okay, I'll give you all of my gold. Or at least as much as you need, one way or the other.
That's only 52 gold.
Well, I got some platinum too.
All right, so let me make a note. You guys want him to make some things for you?
So far, I've got no information about what he can make and what it's going to cost me, and what these items are that he wants to make.
You've got to ask him what do you want? What do you want him to make? He can tell you whether he can make it or not.
Tyrwin, I'm dropping the Sentinel Shield in the party inventory for you.
Damn thing took all my gold.
Damn, you better fix that.
Okay, that's cool. How do I
Just
take
F-
that?
just FYI, remember before we get too far into it, everyone make sure they get 125 platinum pieces for that reward.
Yeah.
No, I put it in the.
The party.
Don't put anything on your character sheets because I put it in the party sheet.
We gotta grab it from the party sheet though, don't we?
No, it'll
No,
get
I can-
distributed in a little bit when
Oh,
we're done
okay.
selling stuff.
Got it.
Yeah, when
okay.
I hit distribute, it'll distribute all the money between everybody.
So look
So
through
he-
the party items, see if there's anything you want in there.
Yeah, see if there's any items you want to keep before I sell everything. So he looks at Vamir and Vamir, you're asking him to make you a wand of fireballs?
Stupid. It's going to let
I
me
don't know
take
how to
one
take the
arrow at a
shield.
time? That's ridiculous.
I'm dragging it. It's not dropping into my inventory.
What do you?
That's broken. I dropped Sentinel Shield into the party inventory for Tyrwin to snag out of it.
It's in there.
Yeah.
Sentinel shield.
In
If you
my
drag-
inventory?
But it ain't coming
No.
out.
In the parcel item.
Yeah.
Can you clobber those 18 arrows left in the parcel? Because if I take them out using the shield, I take them one at a time. That's stupid.
No. Grab a hold of the number and drag it over. It should.
Nope.
It only took one.
Didn't do anything when I take the number.
Let me see. All right, let me delete those, and you just put 18 on arrows in your inventory.
Damn bucket took all my money.
I am done there. That's why I told you to kill them. Yep.
What bucket?
The bucket that we need to spend a gold piece on, it took all my money.
You only had one gold?
No.
I had 5509.
Oh yeah, she spent a ton for that ride. Look at the description up there for where
Yeah.
we all.
Everybody did one, and then Kaz, for some reason,
Dumped her whole stash in it.
That's what's the barkeeper's name?
I think it's hilarious because it actually complains that she couldn't do it. She was short something.
But it still took everything she had.
But yeah, then complained that she didn't have enough.
Alright, and kitty friend, just add 450 gold from me.
Alrighty.
What is his name?
starts with a D, doesn't it?
Durn.
Durnan.
Thank you.
There, he gave you 5507 back.
That works.
Anybody want to take anything else out of the party inventory? Copper's map won't sell. There's some potions in there. Potion of climbing, potion of diminution, potion of healing, some rations.
I require the
Four
potion of
potions
healing.
There's 4 potions that are not identified.
They should be now.
There they are. We're good now.
There's 3 healings and 1 climbing and 1 diminution.
Yeah, do we want to take that potion of making extra tiny in case we have to stuff somebody through a mouse hole?
But I get the feeling that's gonna be me stuffed somewhere.
I was gonna
Sure
say,
as
or
hell
you could throw Dre extra far,
It'd
like
be
a
like
baseball.
a bullet. Goth
Yeah,
actually
fastball.
wind up like a spiky fastball.
That is actually, I mean, if you look at that post I pinned to the Discord, that does affect the I think the damage too.
Distance, yeah, I think so.
Damage and distance, yeah.
It's just making you small. It doesn't make you lighter.
But if you're smaller, you're lighter. I would assume.
Where's
Yeah,
all that
so
mass
it's
go, man? Conservation of mass and energy.
it's too much logic. Just let the eating happen. Oh, I'm reading the spell. It does actually. Weight is reduced. Target size is halved in all dimension, and weight is reduced to 1/8 normal, and decreases by 1 size category, which that is what impacts the yeet
Right.
math.
The size.
I require this for reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Pull it out of there.
Well, at least I guess factor of 8, right?
It's not coming out. You said click and drag the. Yeah. I hear that laugh. You said click and drag the number, right?
No, the shield.
The shield works, the number doesn't. So you gotta drag it 3 times to get those potions.
What are we calling the shield? Because I only have the number and the red dot.
The red
okay.
button is called
Yeah,
the shield. Don't ask me why, but it is.
It used to be called a nipple.
No, it's still called a nipple.
Pull the nipple and drag it over.
Can he make rings of resistance?
Let me see.
We're not selling the Satay of hovering, are we?
Not unless we get tons of money for it.
That's still down. It couldn't come up in the bucket.
Oh, it's in the partial items. That's the only reason I asked.
Let me see. I guess they'd all be the same. Yeah, for 5,000 gold pieces, he could.
Okay. Never
I'm gonna
mind.
go find a weapon vendor and buy a magic bow.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna buy a sword if I can.
Okay, let me pull up shops.
Well, we're gonna have
Yeah,
to finish.
I need
First, we want to
potions.
finish the party sheet distribution because we need the gold to buy stuff.
Oh yeah, there is that.
At least I do. I'm not as rich as the rest of you guys.
Oh, I don't.
I mean, I was wealthy. Now,
Yeah.
not quite so much.
Exactly. I had plenty. I do not anymore.
I have enough money for booze, so therefore I am happy.
Scroll of Minor Illusion still in the party inventory. Somebody needs to grab the City of Hovering, or else it's going to get sold.
Didn't we trade the City of Hovering away?
No, we put a kibosh on that because it was not a great idea.
We just wanted to murder Yek anyway.
Oh, okay.
Wait, where? Did someone take it? Okay, good.
I did. I grabbed that and Copper's map.
I'll grab the Scroll of Minor of Illusion.
Well, the map had 0 value, so it wouldn't have sold anyway.
Is
Is
there
this
any reason
phylactery still in there too? Is it going to stay?
it should go away? Because we
Yeah,
it.
I can delete it, but it'll stay in there anyway because it doesn't have a price on it.
Okay, but my original problem was this is still here. This is a strong necrotic item. Okay, so I'm still thinking of it. What I heard in the original description was he's going to turn it into something. But so I'm asking, what else is a strong necrotic item if this isn't? Now we're supposed to be selling it back to him, but yeah.
Yeah, he asked you to go retrieve it for him.
I mean, are we supposed to find another phylactery in order to get something made?
No.
Well, the only powerful necrotic item we run into is that.
Yeah, the description says that he can make magical items.
And he says he wants.
He's an artificer by trade. And he's willing to create magical items for you.
Still in the magical item category. How much does he want for a +1 longsword?
Longsword. Hold on. He'll make one of those for 500.
I'll do that. How long do I have to wait for it?
It's going to take him a while. You guys probably a week or so at least.
So next time we come back up.
No.
Probably
usually,
next 2 times.
Yeah, I was gonna say you might almost be better off to go to a store.
Well, we're going.
Now.
I have time now to check the store.
So if a wand of fireball is 5,000, how much is a staff of fire?
All the stores are closed. It's 9:30 p.m.
So we can have a drink, we can relax, we can go to sleep for the night, we can wake up, and then we can do the shops before we go back down.
Staff of
Drink.
Fire is 50,000 gold pieces.
Sell off the party inventory.
Everybody got everything out of it? I still see a potion of climbing.
I'll grab it.
Really going to put your longbow in there? Is that your longbow in there, Leaf?
Yeah, I shouldn't need it tonight. I've still got a sword on me.
Sell it off. You want the chump change you're going to get for it, or you want to sell it into the store for weapons?
Yeah, I can sell it.
All right, everybody got everything they need out of there? Going once. Going twice.
Hold up. There's 6 rations in there. Has anybody not got enough rations?
I mean, I've got enough.
Dre, you got rations.
No, he probably doesn't.
Dre should take those 6 rations.
We haven't been eating.
I was gonna say I haven't been using them, but okay.
Well, you haven't been down there for longer than a day or two at a time, anyway.
Right.
We're only still on day 5. You'll be going into day 6 tomorrow, but you've been up 3 or 4 times too. All right.
All right, I'm good.
There's still 4 rations, 3 rations.
I've got 12. I thought I didn't have any. I have 12.
Anybody need rations? Going once. Going twice. Somebody's still taking them. Oswald. All right. Anything else? Once, twice, 3 times. Sold. And then I can delete this stuff. A stuffed rat. Nobody wants a stuffed rat?
Doesn't have tentacles or skulls.
All right. That's all
Seems like
sold.
it'd be a good cat toy.
I will distribute the cash. And that's it. You spend the night partying and drinking. Let me see if I can do this. I don't think I can. Everybody take off 5 gold pieces for your night of partying and drinking at the yawning portal. I'll push a long rest.
Yay, I did it right.
It's you get back to the
Hit dice. I get half of them back.
yeah, it automatically does it.
Oh, I got 3 back. Good.
Alright, shopping time.
All right, it's let's see. It's 7 a.m. on the 6th day of Flame Rule. And you guys wake up in your tavern, in your rooms. And the plan is to do a little bit of shopping and then go back down.
Sounds like winter.
All right, who wants the shop first?
would
Oswald
like-
is interested in weapons. Whenever
I
they're
want,
ready.
I want whichever one sells potions.
So Daddy Boo wants potions.
Yes, please.
Is there any way
Oswald
that
wanted-
we can...
Hold on. Oswald wanted magic weapon shop.
Leaf
Next.
will take armor.
Regular or
Yeah.
or magic armor.
Magical.
All right. Anybody else?
Is there any way to enchant Lucy? Like, do we have enchanting services around?
No.
Okay.
I don't think enchanting's a thing in D&D.
Enchantment? I would like jewelry,
Ring shop.
please.
Yep, too rich for my blood.
All right.
Passing the magic armor shop.
Yep, Daddy is done with potions.
Dre hasn't quite recovered from last night. Walks up to the bar, plunks down his bucket, and just says, "Fill it." And proceeds to watch everyone else go from shop to shop.
Dre's continuing, goes back to the yawning portal to drink more.
Heavily. From a bucket.
Done with the weapons shop. Magic armor if you got available.
Magic armor coming. Yep, that's closed. Magic armor coming to Oswald.
Yep.
There you go.
Weapons available.
You're done with the magic weapons? Or do you need magic weapons? Somebody was looking at magic weapons.
I just turned it loose.
Okay. So,
Kaz would like it.
which one?
She wants magic weapons. I think she wants a +2 short bow. She can get one.
There's the shop for magic weapons to Kaz. Are you done with the ring shop?
I am not. I'm debating a thing.
Alright, that's cool.
Badger was totally gonna rip me off, for the record.
Let me know when you're done.
So Fireball is at max price of 5,000, or can I find one for cheaper, or bargain down for cheaper?
Is it in that shop?
Which shop?
It'd probably be the magic weapons shop.
I don't see any magic
No, I
items.
see wands. Hold on, let me look.
Yeah.
No, there's no wand shops. Wands are rare. But he can make that one for you.
For 5,000.
5,000.
Oof. Nah, you guys have hit dice for a reason. Honestly, if there's one thing we're not hurting for, it's damage.
I know, I'm gonna have to start beefing up the fights.
Well, I mean, you say that, but me and the other barbars have done a pretty good job of really soaking up that damage.
Yeah, that's the
They're-
problem.
They're easy for the party, but despite our tankiness, we take a lot of those licks. I actually, who was it? After that last major fight, I had to go through like 3 of my 5 greater heals.
Yeah, I think they attacked you before you got to rage, right?
Yeah, I picked up a shield because we don't have that big heal presence.
Well, yeah, and so that's the thing is I have to make a choice every fight. I either have to keep my shield on for the AC and use my berserker axe, or I go to my halberd, which is a +2, but then I can't use the shield. So like every encounter, like I have to make that decision.
Can you bring up a store again so I can sell my old short bow +1?
What is it?
I I bought a short bow +2. I just want to sell my short bow +1.
Let me look at it. Short bow +1.
Does the shop actually let you sell stuff?
The shop? No, you can't sell it. But if you talk to me, I can play the shopkeeper, and he will offer you 200 gold pieces for that short bow +1.
Alrighty, and I bought the short bow +2.
What's that?
I bought the short bow +2.
All right, and you're trying to sell your short bow +1?
Correct.
The
Did,
shopkeeper
plus-
will offer you 200 gold pieces for it.
Alrighty. Go ahead, Vale.
Did the short bow show up in your inventory?
Short bow +2 did, yes.
Perfect.
Alright, so if a wand of fireballs is 5,000 for rare, a staff of healing is also rare. 5,000 for that?
I'll be right back, guys.
Staff of healing. Let me see.
But that's only available to a bard, cleric, or druid, and we only have one cleric.
I don't think we have any
So-
clerics.
So
Yeah,
Leaf,
yeah,
if
we
you
do.
go in for a
Oh, Leaf
staff
took
of
a level
healing,
in
I'll go
cleric?
in for a staff of fireball, and that should dramatically cut down on the amount of healing we'll actually need.
Staff of healing. He will make you one for 5,000 gold pieces.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
I don't even begin to have that much gold.
Wait, really?
You just got a whole
Oh,
shit
yeah,
ton
'cause
of
you
platinum,
weren't-
didn't you?
I got 136 was my cut,
Platinum.
but I'm not Kragor. I don't. This is not the
Yeah.
dwarf that got all the gold from the
It's the same boat as
dragon
me.
heist.
Oh, yeah.
So I started from
Yeah,
scratch.
you only got 2,237 gold if you change all your platinum to gold.
Yep. But weapon shop.
And I'm done with the ring shop. I closed it up. Do we have an amulet shop?
Hold on a second. You got your Kaz gained 200 gold pieces for the +1
Did it take away my
short bow.
when I bought
No.
the +2?
No, I'm deleting the short bow +1 off your inventory. You still have a short bow +2 on there.
Right, but did it take the money out of it when I bought it?
It should have, yeah.
Okay.
You clicked on the shopping cart and then clicked empty cart, right?
Correct.
Oh, you click buy.
Yeah, you click the arrow over and then click buy, right? Because it went on your sheet, so it should have.
Alrighty. Making sure.
Just curious, but is +1 to armor class worth 1,000 gold?
You know, I think that's a hard question to ask me. I don't know if I know.
Because if I stay with studded leather, going to a +1, it just gets me a bonus of +1.
Do you what do you use for a weapon again? Do you use a shield? Or-
No, I use a longbow or a longsword.
I think the 1,000 for the armor and getting +1 might not be worth it. But if you were to buy a sentinel shield, which several of us have it, it's a +2 only when you're using it, of course. So it wouldn't really work when you got the bow on. But not only is it a +2 to your armor class, it also gives you like a advantage on like wisdom rolls, I think, or something like that.
I'm looking at it, it just says very rare. I'm not looking with the wrong thing. I remember you guys had one, and I saw one just get traded, right?
Okay, while holding the shield, you have advantage on initiative rolls and wisdom perception checks. And the shield is emblazoned with a symbol of the eye. It is made from wood or metal.
So it's still just a +2 to armor class, right? Like any old
Yes,
shield.
correct.
Those bonuses really don't help me because I'm already pretty good in both those categories.
Okay. Just throwing that out there because I didn't know your character all that well.
Well, I'm just trying to avoid taking a whole ton of damage if I can, but unfortunately, everything that only gives me a couple of points on AC class, and I lose unless I stay with leather. I lose my dexterity bonus.
Keep in
Pretty
mind
much.
that, like, even the most deadly monsters don't have ridiculous to hits. Like a max level red dragon only gets a plus 14.
Well, remember also too, if you spend 1,000 gold right now,
That's why I'm thinking I'm gonna go look at rings instead and see if I can find something useful. It doesn't
Well-
look like my armor gets improved that much.
yeah, I was gonna say if you spend 1,000 on the armor, you're about to get 1,125 back, so it'll be kind of a wash. Just keep that in mind if that affects your decision.
Yeah, I'm done with the armor thing. Give me the ring shop when it's available.
All right, ring shop. It's open.
Weapons if it's open for Leaf.
Somebody. I guess Kaz, you're done with the weapons, right?
Yes.
Magic weapons. Weapons for Leaf.
And I will take amulets if there's such a shop.
It's probably under the armor.
Is there a scroll shop?
No.
But he could go to the bookworm across the street.
Nah, I'm looking for like prayer of healing and stuff, so probably the temple.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
It's actually only a second level of vocation, so not shouldn't be too expensive.
What are you looking for?
A scroll of prayer of healing.
Says 70 gold pieces.
Heckin' done. I'll take 3.
Expensive. I'm with him.
You got 21 platinum pieces in there. You just spent 21 platinum pieces on them.
Yeah?
I thought it was 70 gold pieces.
7 times 3 is 210, right?
70. Yeah. Oh, okay. Math.
Yeah.
Is
Can you
somebody
drop them
still?
in my inventory?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks.
Inventory tab. Prayer of healing. Do you see it in there?
Not yet.
Yeah, elegant scroll. I gotta identify them. There they are. You can put them in your scroll case.
Thank you. And we'll probably dip into those once everyone's used up like half their hit dice or something.
Still have the ring shop open and the magic weapons shop is still open.
I closed rings, so somebody else must have it.
I closed. No, ring's closed.
Can I glance at the magic armor real quick, I guess? If that's where amulets are.
I didn't
Rings,
see ambulance
please.
armor shop.
Alright. We're done with the ring shop.
I am.
Magic weapons shop is done.
Yes, sir.
Now who needs what?
Leaf needs rings.
Alright. Who else needs a shop?
I'm good.
Who wasn't able to buy anything and needs a little extra help with gold? I'm always willing to assist with whatever fellow adventurers need.
Yeah, and kind as that is, I do think that you should check to see that your +2 came out of your count.
I just see your thing in chat. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was she had.
because
The yeah.
it kind of looks like it didn't. And
What
I'm
is
all
that?
for. So a +2 should run what? Few $5,000. Should be expensive.
Let me see what it says. +2 what?
Short bow.
Yeah, it just doesn't look like it came out of her.
Short bow +2 is 3,471. Yeah, I was scrolling back
So
to
yeah,
see. Kaz, you didn't do it right or something. How did you do it? Did you drag the shield over?
I just, yeah.
Oh, you can't. Oh, let me delete that off your inventory so you can do it right then. So Kaz, short bow +2. Let me delete that. All right. Somebody using the magic weapons shop right now?
I think so.
All right. So let me give it back to Kaz.
The only one that's open right now is rings.
Yeah. Let me give the magic weapons shop back to Kaz. All right, Kaz. Go down to where it says short bow +2. And you see the arrow on the left?
Yeah, click the little button to the left side of it. That'll
Yeah,
add
and
it
that
to your
adds it to the
shopping
cart.
Oh yeah.
And click the buy button when you're done.
Is there a staves? Magic staves shop or no?
No.
Let's
Did
see.
you find it?
What
Short
about
bow +2.
miscellaneous?
Yep.
All right, click the arrow to add it to your cart. All right, now click the buy button. There you go.
Yay.
Now it's back on your inventory and it took your gold off.
Yep, yep.
So how about
Or in the party sheet. Maybe the party sheet just isn't updating.
miscellaneous magic items?
What are you looking for? Badger could try to make one.
Boots, bracers, gloves, those sorts of things.
That'd be in the magic armor shop.
Okay. I didn't see anything that resembled any of those. It was all
Nope. Let me see.
armor.
Party sheet still says Kaz with 55.85 gold.
That deleted 3,295 off her.
20 something.
Just saying the party sheet doesn't seem to be tracking it.
Might need to update.
Closed and opened again, it didn't do anything.
I've noticed it often takes a while.
Yeah, so I'm just saying we were doing that all based on the fact that the party sheet said she hadn't changed her gold. So
Oh.
Bag of holding, things of that nature.
No.
way out of your price range.
Yeah, those things are found.
Okay.
Well, I'm ready to go back down the hole, and it's
Me
9:30.
too.
Time to plummet.
All right, so
Oh yeah, what are my odds, by the way? Now that I'm king of the goblins.
nobody knows this.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if you want to advertise that either.
Yeah, that might not be great.
He's suddenly taller and he's really handsome and everybody likes him, right?
The goblins do, yeah.
He looked that way to us too.
Yeah?
You
So he
still-
should look that way to the people in the tavern as well.
Yeah, I had a really good time with that one barmaid last night. Better than before.
So you're still wearing that thing.
It's on top of my lucha mask.
Is that in your inventory? Did I put it in your inventory?
Combination isn't using yet.
It is on top of my lucha mask. The lucha mask does not come off.
This is the way.
I was gonna say he's like a
Right,
deranged
right.
hairy Mandalorian with weirder principles.
No living. What's the way? No living being will see me without this mask.
Did that get put in your inventory?
I don't know. Look, it really doesn't matter. Let's just go down the hole.
Well, it's gonna matter later.
Okay. Well, in that case, no, it did not get in my inventory. You should put it on my head.
All right.
This is the way.
That was some heavy foreshadowing, damn.
It's gonna matter later.
We're in danger.
That's right, Ralphie.
That's the brake alarm. I just
You
put it on
change the
your
brake
inventory.
fluid, it'll be fine.
I just put it on your inventory. I don't know if it needs to be ID'd or not. Let me know if it does. Actually, it needs attunement, so that... All right. Where did it go?
Please tell me charisma bonus. Please tell me charisma bonus. Please tell me charisma bonus.
Okay, it's ID'd.
What's it called?
Circlet of Human Perfection.
Oh, I love it.
And it's an attuned item.
Attractive height and weight. How many tuned items can I have?
3. You're at your max.
I'm at my max. Okay.
Wait, why is it attuned if it worked on the goblins immediately?
I don't know. Because I didn't read it. I
Solid
guess.
answer. Solid answer.
Yeah, that's not
Because the
funny.
DM didn't read it, and it made more fun that way.
Fair enough. That
What's
is
the
an excellent
attunement?
explanation.
But for him to keep wearing it, it is now attuned.
I'm just saying, does it require you to do something to be attuned to it?
Take a short rest with it.
Yeah, short rest.
Easy enough. We've already done that.
That's why he was saying the goblins shouldn't have been able to
I
put
think
it on
that's the
their
same
heads and
requirements as
change.
a
And neither
girlfriend.
should he. But,
So anyway,
doing all of that
Well
should be
done.
hard at this point.
you're all back at the yawning portal, and you're getting ready to give Durnan your gold piece to go back down. And Durnan looks at Tyrwin, turns around, and next to his name on the big chalkboard, he puts in quotation marks, The furry.
So much.
Fantastic.
And with that, he lowers you back down into the yawning portal hull. And you travel. It's going to take you about an hour to get back to the auction place. So let me give a roll to see if you run into anything. And you do not. And it's now 10 a.m. and you're back at the auction house.
Alright, so we go down this hallway that Vamir has led us to.
So you want to go back down there? I see Oswald's still in the auction house too. Let me move Haleth down there. Oswald down there. Everybody put your gold piece in the bucket. Take it off your inventory.
Remember to give us our platinum pieces.
I did. Everything was distributed.
I limber this new bow. It's not a composite bow, but yes, it feels nice in the hands.
New what did you spend that money on thing is already an extreme joy. And I'm under the impression that Goliath just doesn't want to tell us what he does with his gold.
What? Why?
You're
I-
in the box.
So much room for activities.
What? I spent the gold. I haven't done anything. And I didn't buy any. All I bought was 2 potions this round.
But like when you give a gold to the bucket, it says optional on, and there's a little bar where you can type shenanigans.
You just got something.
Like waving bye to the winches.
Look in
Going
the
down
chat
the bucket.
window.
The bucket.
Honestly, I didn't even look at that, and so now you're gonna see me have all kinds of craziness in there because every time
Use,
me and my sister and brother-in-law like send money to each other, we always send it for like boats and hose and stuff like that in the options.
using
This
the
is the
bucket
way.
before the furry. Already missing Mother Bear. And Gothak on something. Alright.
We're missing
You're
Caroline,
traveling?
I guess.
Let's see. Peer around the corner of this long hallway, which we are all find ourselves in, and
It's just
creep
a long, empty hallway.
down to the corner. Now that withered heart. What exactly did that do again? Let me
Talk
check
to
my
you. You
inventory.
can ask it questions and it will answer them.
Ooh.
As you peer down that, you can see that it turns again to head west.
Creep down to the corner. Poke one eye and ear out and look down the hall. Sniff the air. That is a long hallway.
120 dark vision. Give us a little longer.
Yeah, Oswald can see to the end.
I wasn't going to bring it up as long as he was always seeing his corner. But
I charged down the hallway because I'm bored.
Agree.
It's like playing Doom with no clip.
Kriv chitters bemusedly at the idiots running down the hall.
I slap the broadside of my sword on Dre's butt and I say, I'll race you to the end of this curly, windy hallway.
Kriv is actually capable of multiple languages, right?
Yes.
He just chooses to chitter because he thinks that that's barbarian's native language.
Well,
To be fair.
tiny
To be
flying
fair,
dragon
Ooh,
that
good Letter
basically
Day
has a
reference.
mind meld with me. Like, why would he bother talking? He's probably greatly amused when he chitters at things that he thinks are too dumb to talk to him.
Anyway, yeah, I'll race to the end of the hall.
Be careful, X88s are very good over short distances. They're natural sprinters.
You don't want him to like skewer you in the ankle to get a head start.
Instead of ankle biter, ankle poker.
Right.
Yeah.
oh my god.
Dre's somewhere like trying to regain breathing.
No, I mean the thing is,
That's
we're
been
on
a
the same
theme
team.
tonight.
He wouldn't hit me with the spikes. Yeah, we're on the same team. We're friends. It's not gonna happen.
And your
All
legs
right.
are also as long as I am tall, so
Darn right.
Especially
And
mine.
Very pretty. I'm very pretty right now.
Oh my god, you are.
You can hear
also
some
just because
noises
this may be funny.
from
Oh, sorry.
from where you're at. You hear some noises of metal clanging down the end of this hallway,
Yes, we're going to run towards it.
and
DM,
noises.
don't try to stop us.
And the walls of this area are decorated with bas relief of dwarves singing and drinking. And a dozen empty iron torch brackets are mounted to the north and south of the walls at 10 feet intervals.
I will race you to the dwarf party. There are some people there I need to see.
Amen.
From there, you can see that this hallway leads into another room, and then there's a hallway that leads north with some, it looks like stairs going down.
Which way is the dwarf party?
All right, once you reach there, you can see around the corner that, well, hold on. This is what you see.
I love it when there's pictures.
5, 10, 15, 20.
You've got 3 barbarians with the attention spans of 5-year-olds.
Oh man. 3-year-old.
we didn't
I've had a
even-
drink.
We didn't even remember to go back and like pee on the cube again. It's still up there waiting for us to solve it.
You say us, but really you mean somebody else to solve it.
Oh no.
Whoa,
no, no,
whoa,
no, no, no,
whoa,
no, 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 no.
Bad touch,
We were
bad
promised-
touch!
We were promised a dwarf party.
I got a lot more here than I should. Hold on. All right, hold on a second. That's better. There we go. So as you come around this corner here, you find out what this noise is. It's a couple rust monsters, and they're fighting over a rusty helmet.
We've been catfished.
So
Wait,
let's roll
Wait,
for
have
initiative.
if they're fighting over the helmet, have they heard us arrive?
Oh yeah.
Okay. just
The way
throwing
you
that
were
out.
running and screaming down the hall, yeah.
That was so much fun, though. We will
Yeah.
do it again.
It's true, we will.
I would like to do it again.
No initiative push? Okay.
I rolled a 20 again. I am rolling nicely tonight.
Aww.
Yeah, so I rolled great, and then he re-pushed it, and then I rolled poorly.
I think that's probably my worst roll on initiative to date.
Give it time.
It's because can we see the whole room? Is that the end of it over there?
That's 60 feet. That's what they can see.
Yeah.
Oswald, you're up first.
But I can see further, so I was wondering
Yep.
if we're at the end. That's the whole room, or is there more over there?
You can't see the whole room from where you're at.
Okay, so it's a much bigger room.
I'll
That's all I
show
wanted to
you.
know.
Yeah,
No, you don't
there's
have to
more.
show it.
You can see this part. Let me do that. You can see from there.
Okay, I can see the whole room. I can see the wall now. Okay.
Yeah.
I just
You
didn't
can see
the
where the
wall, so
where the
how big-
room ends.
No, thank you.
So actually, we had our alarm go off. So let's take a 5-minute break, and we'll get back to starting this at the top of the round. I need some water. I'll be right back.
Dre, are you here?
Maybe.
So
Depends on
I
what the
had,
context is.
had a goddamn it, Dre's totally right moment earlier. So we're all playing Elder Scrolls Online, and I've made, and this is gonna make you keel over, a healer.
Oh, this is good. This is good.
Oh boy.
I've made a healer.
She's doing quite well.
Yeah, no, like it's like I DPS while healing most of the time.
I self heal a lot, so it.
Yeah, so he's tanking, which is within character, but he's a vampire
Necro
something.
Mancer. I'm a vampire necromancer tank.
Right. Tiro is playing a basically elvish spellcaster. And Vamir is playing something called a Nightblade, which looks like a spellcasting stabby thing.
And he's made it shiny.
If you look at photos, screen caps of our characters, Daddy Boo's character is currently pantless and creepy looking with long silver hair. I have a
And
Khajiit
tattoos.
I just
and
posted. I just posted it in the water deep, so you can see it.
Oh, I should put the pic of us too.
Nice.
So I'm the Khajiit, he's the elf standing behind me, and then Vamir can post his if there we go. So like I was looking at this situation, I was like, God damn it, Drea's right. We are still exactly who we are, even when we're doing something totally different in a totally different game in slightly different roles than normal.
Or even as totally. I mean, I'm still in the same tank role, but it's a necromancer. That's what I love about ESO. Every class can do every role. You can even necro heal.
They should make Affliction a healing spec. Let's be honest.
Right?
Hold on.
Watch. He's gonna go download ESO right now.
God, that'd be hilarious.
All right, I'm back. Is everybody else back?
Yep.
Are we missing anybody? If you're not here, say something.
That's right.
Actually,
All
I
right.
haven't played ESO. I'll be down.
So let's get going here. Gothic, you are up first. Oh no,
No, he
hold
isn't.
on. No, he's in. Oswald is.
Definitely
I was
not.
scrolled. Sorry about that. I scrolled down on the combat tracker. So Oswald's up first.
Be up behind Gothic.
And let me put everybody in a square.
Figured you were going to do that. So I'm going to target Apologetic Stride and shoot him.
And once you reach there, give me a perception check.
Let me push it.
Go ahead and just roll it in the tower.
We'll have to click for perception.
I'll push it then.
Push it right about the time I figured out how to do it.
Yeah. You notice over in the corner, you can see, now that you've entered the room, a fourth one. Go ahead and
Do
make
it.
your attacks.
Well, I'm done with my turn.
Tyrwin, you're up.
When I said Tyrwin, I meant he's not here. I am unaware of his whereabouts currently. Do you want me to holler?
Sure. Why is this fucking working?
I hear thumping. That's a good sign.
Thumping as in falling on the floor to him thumping?
No, like him, run waddling.
Hi. I
You
have a
are
great
up.
map. Can you repush the map?
On your character sheet, there's a little map icon. Just click on that.
Super clicking it, I get a gray grid.
Then you must be zoomed in or something.
I see all of our characters. I do not see the enemies.
All right, hold on.
I could pretend.
What about now?
Now I see it. I don't know what you did, but
That's
it worked.
weird.
But the only thing I see is the room. I don't see the hallway. I don't see the hallway north, and I don't see the rest of the level. I literally see the room.
Somehow you lost your masking.
I agree. That's so I'm gonna go ahead and attack the one that's closest to me, and then we can figure out the mapping thing later. Okay?
Yep.
I'm not enraged because I really don't understand
All
these
you
rust
need to-
monsters.
All you need to do is worry about this room right now anyway.
Exactly. So I'm just gonna go ahead and attack the thing in front of me, because that's what I do. Bam! In your face, rust monster. And that's the best damage roll. Okay, it still hit. Boom! Alright, then I'm gonna pass my turn, because I hit it twice. And I'm like, yes, I got you.
All right, something's going on here with my sounds.
I'm gonna try to run there before I end my turn, though. I'm just gonna, like, shift around the side of this rust monster, and then say hello to the rust monster next to it. Bear.
Well, Sirenscape's not working for some reason. So we'll just go sans sound tonight.
I nominate Vamir to make the noises.
Sold. I second it.
All right, then
All
I'll
right,
pass your
Vamir, you're
turn.
up. I'd like to move to that spot, though.
All right, I'll move you there.
Yep. And then I pass my turn.
Kriv is up.
Kriv's gonna fly over behind Kaz, spin in the air and chitter.
Where's Kaz? Okay, there she is. All right, Kriv moves on up over there. Leaf.
Oh god, I'm way back here. I will take a dash action.
Move
And
up 60.
And I will use my feline grace to move a little bit further.
All right, go ahead and move.
And that will end my turn.
All right. Go ahead and pass your turn. Rain.
I'm gonna stand in front of Kaz, run and dash, and then there.
All right.
One more.
There you go. Vamir.
you, Sparkle, Sparkle.
Yeah.
You move up to there. Critical on the first roll. Your new personal best. Let me see. Tier 1, you attacked it, right?
Yes. I hit it twice.
With the longsword, right?
Yes, but only one-handed this time.
Hold on. Because alright. Gothic, you're up.
Okay, so I'm moving forward. So I'm gonna move towards the one that's closest to me.
Alright.
And then we're gonna do some stuff.
And things.
Yes, things and stuff.
That's important. Can't have one without the other.
You are correct. Oh, help if I actually targeted something.
Which one were you targeting? I'll drop it on it.
Noticeably bulbous.
Hit.
I don't know why I keep getting that script error every time I do that. That's a hit.
Okay. So now he's dead.
And then my chat just cleared.
That seems dangerous. Or foreboding.
Alright, so notice. So you killed that one.
Mm-hmm. So I will step forward again. And I shall target the one that somehow has an apologetic stride.
Alright.
And I can see your testy in the chat.
I don't see anything in chat.
Or whatever.
I broke chat. Hello?
Dre.
Hello,
We can hear
hello.
We can hear
Yeah, we
you.
can hear-
I just dealt 11 damage to the rust monster.
Yeah, I think something's locking up here. I can't target. I can't move any tokens or anything. I might have to reboot this
You
thing.
see Goth didn't see Goth's attack either, right?
No, I didn't see anything. After I moved him, now I can't do anything. I can't spin a token.
Oh no, they're spinning. Like you just spun me and you spun Gothic, and we saw it.
Oh, well, I can't see anything.
He's just got
All
a
right.
bad connection to his own server.
Yep. Let me
His
reset
server's
this
running
thing.
fine. His client's crashed.
Yeah. I'm going to have to reset it. I can't even do that.
Hexor.
Everybody's going to get booted. I had to close the window.
We see that.
That's really a shame, you know, that you can't restart your client without restarting the whole thing.
Yeah. Because when I clicked on Fantasy Grounds, it just opens up a new session. Because it allows you to connect to your own thing as a player too. If you connect
Right,
as
that's
a
what I'm saying,
local
is you're-
host.
So when we do upgrade to Unity, it'll use a server and not you as a server, right?
Right. Well, you could set it up the same way we do now, but yeah, the cloud server is the big thing with Unity. So there's no port
Move
forwarding.
to the cloud.
And it's 64-bit. So it can handle bigger maps and more memory and things. It's still loading. Fantasy Grounds is not responding. Ah, now it is. With a whole bunch of shit open. And all that masking has gone away.
Oh no, wherever did we go?
Let me open it back up.
Still loading in.
Got my map up. It just masked again.
Well, thankfully, the rust monster that I killed is still dead, and the one that I hurt is heavily hurt.
Yeah, he's still dead. So I guess it was recording that stuff. I just couldn't see it.
That's what it looks like. Is your local server on your machine? That software is still working.
Right. There we go.
Is that hallway to the north going down to level 3?
We don't know, do we? All right. Hey, Sirenscape's back too now.
Yay.
Magic.
All right. So Gothic passed your turn, so Rust Monster Apologetic Stride is up. And he is going to... Let me take a... Not everybody's here yet. Waiting on Dre.
I'm here. Oh, I need to do the thing.
Yeah, you gotta click your character. There you are. Because I wanted to look at your character sheet.
If Think Constellation
It's
had
actually
to
a
do
thing.
something,
It's not RP. It's actually real.
Dre, you don't know how on the money you are with that meme. Like, I can't tell you how many days I was out there getting shot at, and I could have looked at this meme and then died laughing, and then continued to fight.
So you don't have any armor on.
What?
Me?
Dre. I don't see any armor in your inventory.
Should be spiked armor in his inventory.
Yeah, I thought I had a red armor. Somewhere. Hold on.
You better find that, because yeeting a naked dwarf is gonna be much stranger.
Yeah, how are you gonna have a non-spiky accident? Is it just like really, really wiry like body hair or something?
It's just one spike.
That's not a... that's the
We call that the horn.
fuse. You light the fuse and then you throw.
You want me to light that on fire?
I really hope it
No.
doesn't have a burning sensation down there.
For your weapons and armor, there's no armor.
And that is screaming.
Why do I not have armor?
Check your inventory, make sure it's equipped.
Now it's not even on the inventory. That's the problem.
Where did it go?
Did you
Did you
have
yeet
it?
yourself out of your armor?
I thought I saw it at some point.
Hold on a second.
I'm dying.
I mean, I'll be honest, I don't look at the inventory that often, but
Yeah, but you should notice if you've lost your pants.
Spiked armor. Alright, I'm going to put spiked armor back for you.
and no, I would not notice that.
Alright, and spiked armor is now equipped.
Oh, that's what that button does.
So the rust monster is going to move over here and attack Dre.
I like how I'm the one that heard it, and it's attacking you. It's afraid of your horn. I mean, your spike.
What is this? This attack. He's going to make an antenna attack on Dre. And you're going to succeed on a saving throw. And then that's gonna be the end of his turn. Kaz, you're up.
Perfect. Who we lose?
That's a hit.
Holy shit.
And he's
Woo-wee.
dead.
Damn.
He has 40 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Are you sure he
45,
is heavy? I
50.
mean, we do want to be politically correct and not mention his weight.
Right?
But
Don't
he's
be
damn
weight
spry
shaming.
for being heavy.
So he's gonna
I'll
move
shame
and
whatever I
dash.
want.
Dre, you're up.
Because I gotta be in the middle of things.
Alright.
And while he's over here wheezing from that effort. I'm gonna attack him.
All right.
If I can get my tabs to work, hold on.
Heavy breathing going on.
Slash at the area where his ankles should be.
Oh, critical.
Ah! I think that's all I can do. Yeah, I'm not enraged, so nope, that's all I can do. That's my turn.
And attractively whopping. Okay. He's going to make an antenna attack. And you're going to succeed. Oswald. That's a hit. And this rust monster, that arrow just slides right into him and he screams in pain. That was a miss. Hold on. That 13 missed him. Damage
All right, then you move up.
11.
Come back at
Exceeds,
point.
exceeds hit points by 9.
That means he's only got 4.
He's at 2. Because it exceeded by 9. You hit him for 11.
Okay, I was looking at the hit. Go ahead, I'm done.
Tyrwin.
So the one by me is dead. It's just not removing itself from the map, right?
He's not quite dead.
No, he's not dead.
I'm
He's got like
confused.
2 hit points. I did damage when I shouldn't have.
Yeah, you missed
In
him.
that case, I'm not going to move until I kill it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kill it, and then I'm going to move.
That's a hit. And exceeded hit points by 20.
It's dead now.
Yes, it is very dead.
Most assuredly.
Okay, now I'm going to attack the other one.
It's a hit.
Okay, and I have struck both of my foes.
Kriv.
Kriv is not a stupid dragon. He's not moving.
Leaf.
I don't have line of sight on anything, and I can't move, so passing my turn.
Why can't you move?
I used my dash action and then my kitty dash.
So you can't move on the next round?
Double check.
Perhaps he is lay tired
Double
and needs to
speed,
curl up on the floor.
Once you use this trait, you can't use it again until you move 0 feet. Oh, I guess I can move. Huh.
Can't move, so use that again. Yeah. I was gonna say it wouldn't be very good if you couldn't move the next turn.
Right.
Yep. So I will move up and I will target the attractive whopping.
That's a hit. Rain. Hit. Hit. And dead. Damn, they didn't get to rust any weapons. And that is the end of combat. And you've got 5, I think it was 5, rust monsters laying dead in the floor. At the end of this room, let me see, the walls are decorated with bas reliefs of dwarves singing and drinking. A dozen empty iron torch brackets are mounted to the north and south walls at 10 feet intervals. The rust monsters can't find enough ferocious metal to satisfy their hunger. The helm provides a momentary distraction. Yeah, distraction that the characters can use to cross the hall safely after they first arrive. The next time they come here, though, the rust monsters are waiting for them. The torch brackets are bolted to the wall or beyond the rust monster's reach, but make irresistible snacks if fed to the creatures. Tearing loose a torch bracket requires an action, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so at the end of this hall, you can see a doorway that leads further west, and then a hallway that goes downstairs and to the north. What would you like to do? Hello? Can you hear me? Oh my, hold on.
Yes, too.
Can you hear me now?
Hola, bienvenidos a las
Ah,
Discord. Da, da, da,
Hear you
da,
last
da.
time too.
so you heard everything I said?
Yes.
Okay, well I just couldn't hear you then. Alright, let me unlock the tokens.
Have a timely description of how we could have ignored the rest monsters, but we wouldn't have anyway.
Yeah,
That is accurate.
the barbarians
Very
wouldn't have
accurate.
ran down the hallway. Alright, what do you plan on doing?
Left to the door.
You gonna go check out the door?
To the door.
Alright, you gotta check it out. You wanna let me give you perception.
Kick it. We want to kick it. That's what we do with doors.
Or get
Butt
thrown.
kicking,
Them.
for goodness.
Was that stare down supposed to be like a secret?
No.
Okay.
Pretty straightforward to me.
Yeah, we're
We
gonna
need
we're
them
gonna kick
door.
this door though.
Yeah, you don't hear any noises on the other side of this door.
Well, I stepped the hell out of the way because the barbs are impatient.
We're gonna kick it.
You kick open a door, and this is what you see. On the other side, you can see to the right another hallway that leads north, and at the end of this corridor, it looks like it opens up into a larger room and another that leads north.
I will approach the first turn to the north and then peer around the corner.
See that hallway leads off into the darkness. Dre, where you're at, you can see thick spider webs all over the floor.
Crap.
No, no, no.
Before we proceed on down to the spiders, show me more distance up that hallway.
Hold on. You get 120?
Yep.
Yeah, you can see all the way to the end. And it stops at a door.
Good enough.
Are the tokens still locked? I see somebody. Oh, hold on. I know why they locked. Alright, what are we doing?
I'm assuming we're heading down to where the spiders are.
Put the other two barbarians up front before we start trundling.
That's why I'm not moving.
Yeah, which hallway are we going?
West.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, I walked to the intersection.
Alright, from there, you can see, hold on. A door leading south. And narrow paths wind between scattered piles of broken furniture and garbage as you look towards that door to the south. Two iron chandeliers, once anchored to the 20-foot high ceilings, have fallen, and you can see that their ropes were cut. One has crashed into a pile of debris. Pinned beneath the other chandelier is a dead giant spider. And you hear a voice in your heads, and it says, beware of the mimics.
It's not okay.
Looking north from here, Gothic, Tyrwin, and Dre, you see that room is filled with spider webs.
If a spiderweb becomes a mimic, I'm quitting right now. I'm telling you, because that would be bullshit.
Yeah, I'm switching it. Rage quitting.
The webs are thick to the north, very thick.
Spider north, mimics to the south. Got it.
Yeah, I say to Gothic, I know how to handle this. I light a torch and I throw it into the room with the spider webs. Set them on fire.
Ace Ventura style.
Look, my source material is varied and of the highest
So
quality.
I didn't say I disapproved.
you take this torch and you light it, and you throw it. Show me where you're throwing it.
Where they're the densest. So like find the densest point of the webbing. That's where I'm aiming. Because you don't want to aim for the spindly bits. You want to aim for like the dense web, so it catches and then catches on fire, like Ace Ventura wanted it to.
All right.
Yes, channeling Jim Carrey,
So
successful strategy.
you throw it off into the into this corner up here, and the webs catch on fire and burn away.
Why do I get the suspicion that that just made them mad?
Um,
And Oswald reminds the group, look at the ceiling before you go in.
That's the benefit of being a dwarf standing next to these other two. Things coming from the ceiling are going to hit them first.
If the DM is providing direction, he is muted.
now I'm setting some stuff up here.
Yeah, when the DM gets quiet, that's when you know to be scared. Very scared.
Making sure these things are right.
Oh, good.
It means he's getting ready to push initiative. Yeah.
Yeah, everything's set up. That's right. Yeah, let's do initiative roll. Just because I want to do this
My surprise
in order.
face.
We even got that. What?
Shook up the order.
That's with advantage too.
All right, Kaz.
Throw
Kaz
that
is
out
up. Unless I think everybody's rolled, right? I got green dots for everybody. So Kaz, you're up first. And Tyrwin has burned that corner of the webs that were in that corner have been caught on fire and burned away. Is that as far as you want to go?
And I will ready a weapon once I see a spider shell.
Sure. Put the ready action on. So you're readying a bow, and if you see a spider, you're going to shoot it?
Yep.
So on your standard actions, open up the magnifying glass for action ready, and then put that effect on yourself. There you go. Pass your turn. Vamir.
Vamir is mildly distracted.
Oswald. Is that it?
Yeah, I'm already. Same thing, Kaz. Spider shows up, I shoot it.
All right, you can ready your action. Pass your turn.
Good.
Trey.
Ready in action.
Yeah. That means if a spider comes around the corner, they can use their reaction to take that shot.
Yeah, but how's that mechanized? How do I do that?
Button on all the way down the bottom of your actions page. Action ready.
Yep, standard actions.
Yeah.
Open up the magnifying glass, put that effect on yourself. And you gotta say what the action, what triggers your action, and what you're gonna do. So like they both knocked an arrow, and they're ready to shoot a spider if it comes around the corner.
I grab my axe and anything drops down, I'll start swinging at it.
Anything drops down from the ceiling. So you can't move as a part of the reaction. So if you want to move, you got to move now.
No, I'm good here.
All right, pass your turn.
I'm close to the barbarians.
Rain.
Well, I'm kind of landlocked here, and the barbarians.
Yeah. Put the barbarian on a square, please.
I'm just gonna wait politely back here with Kriv.
All right, Kriv. Leaf.
Everybody's in front of me looking at spider webs, huh?
Yeah, they look a little scared. They're all like, you see two people drawing and knocking arrows, and Dre's clinching like his battle axe and squeezing the sawdust out of the handle.
All because Sherwin and Gothic rolled low in it.
What's that for?
Leaf is gone. Leaf is headed north.
All right. Move and a dash to the north.
Moving a dash and a kitty agility, and I am in stealth.
All right. Alice needs to catch up. Gothic.
So, I guess I'm going to move forward since everyone else is ready in actions. I think I'm gonna move forward. Wait, I don't remember. Did you say that these webs were like so thick I wouldn't be able to move through them? Are these like?
Oh no,
they're all burned down now.
Oh, that's
no,
right. No,
the ones in the corner where he threw the torch are burned, but the rest of the room still has a lot of webs in it.
but these are not like they can capture a full-size Goliath webs. I am like 7'4".
If a thrown torch made it through them, I don't think you have a problem.
Ooh, good point. So I'm gonna
Hold
go
on a
right.
second.
I'm gonna walk right there so I can try to see the whole room, and I'm going to look up and into the corners, trying to see if there'd be any creepy crawly danger.
Yeah, the webs are so thick that if you move into them, they could restrain you.
Could, as in I'd be able to make a strength save or something.
Yes. And as you
Alright,
get
well,
in, you can see in this corner over here is also pretty clear from webs. The webs burned away in that corner too. But on the other half of the room, it's pretty thick.
Can I pick up the torch and throw it again into the remaining webs?
Yeah, give me a just make an unarmed strike. Hold on a second. How come they didn't show up?
They're in the combat tracker.
Oh, there you go. They were still covered by the mask too much.
Okay. So I can target one and do an unarmed strike with it, and we'll just count that for the torch throw.
Yep. That's a hit. Let me see.
So an unarmed strike is 6 bludgeoning, but I'm throwing a torch against the webbing.
Yeah, go ahead and roll the damage for unarmed strike. I'll just use that. Oh, it didn't damage it. Hold on. Give me a 1d6. You done 2 damage. 2 to the sticky web.
Well, so much for the torch idea. Then I'm just going to swing my normal weapon at it with my second attack then.
All right.
Before I do I see any spiders or do I need to do a perception check?
You don't see any. None present.
Okay.
That's a hit.
Yeah, great. That's a great time to have a 20.
And you cut through the webs, but they're still there.
Alright, passing my turn. And as I pass my turn, I'm yelling out that the room behind me seems clear, but there are more webs on this side. Well, look, the sticky web gets a turn.
Tyrwin.
I have a great idea.
Crap.
Oh dear.
Can I carry and yeet
Oh my god.
Dre at the hazard? Like, can we make this happen?
Oh, just like
you
rolling.
you wanna
under
throw him
him.
into the web?
Somehow, some way, he is my weapon, and I am hurling him as hard as I can. So let's figure that out.
I mean, I figured out the rules and I pinned that to our channel, so we
Like,
have the map.
I've
But
got to get to there.
there's also the am I necessarily willing in this being thrown?
Yes, you have to be.
If
willing.
you're not, you have to. I mean, it's still a grapple check. He can still grapple you and throw you, even if you're not willing. If you're willing,
yeah,
we don't do the
there's
grapple.
There's the unwilling throw as well.
Well, do you want to help the party or not? That's how I look at it.
Hell yeah, it'd be cool as hell.
Here we go.
All right.
Oh, break a lantern on him. Light him on fire before you throw him. That'll really show the webs.
Okay, we're gonna light his single spike on fire. and throw them at
You're
the
gonna do what?
Hey, you said you had spikes. We're gonna light them on fire. Throw you at the web. Anybody have anything that can be lit in fire?
Well, marshmallows or something on them. Those
Okay.
burn pretty good.
My rations probably have some marshmallows in it. I put some marshmallows on his spikes. Light them on fire.
Oh my god, let's just move on before this gets out of hand.
Get ridiculous.
I
Okay.
pull out my lyre and begin playing.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna throw him from about there.
All right, can he throw you that far? You got the rules.
So he's got a +5. I think by that math, yeah, 30 is the max he can throw me. Let me go back and open that up.
Well, there's a little bit of herking to get him to that point, and then some throwing.
Yeah, distance is 5 plus 5 times
Yeah.
the thrower strength modifier. So that'd be
We can
30
do that.
total.
Yep.
The same size category, which is interesting that a dwarf and a human are both medium. Same with a Goliath, are all medium size.
All right, so you're willing. So he throws you, and then how much damage do you take? Or what is the damage? How does that work?
Depends on what he hits.
He's going to land in those webs, it looks like, right?
Well, yeah, but are the webs soft and cushiony, or are the webs?
No, they're on the concrete floor. They won't be soft and cushiony.
These are not stretched across the hall webs. These are just webs on the floor webs.
Right.
That wasn't explained to us.
Yeah, I thought
Oh.
they were like
No,
hung
they're
out
thick.
across
They're
the-
thick.
That affects the way we enter this room radically different.
They're thick across the floors.
Okay, just throw him over the webs then.
Yeah, I'm throwing him over the webs. We're aiming for a
To here?
landing. He's gonna stick the landing.
I don't know if I'd have to go back and read, but I didn't write anything for throw as movement. Everything that I saw was throw as if you were dealing damage to something.
Right.
Well, there's a
There's
distance
nothing
to it.
Well, yeah, the distance, and that's the 5
not-
plus 5 strength
I
modifier.
would say you're just landing, so you're not striking anything, so there shouldn't be damage.
I picture you doing a little bit of a graceful landing.
Well, I think there's a dexterity save after you're being thrown, right?
Perfect. Yep, he's got to do a deck save.
And if you fail to save, then you take the damage.
Yeah, there you go. So he's thrown. He's got to make the save. I'm done with my turn.
What's the difficulty check on it?
8 plus thrower strength modifier. So your the thrower tier 1 strength modifier is what, plus 5 to 13.
So it's a 13. And it is a dexterity saving throw, right?
Yeah.
I won't even do it in the tower. I want everybody to see it.
I could be very wrong on this, so.
Did you get the...
I haven't seen anything.
Oh, sorry, I was reading in Discord.
Ah, you succeeded. So you land on the other side of the webs, the thick webs that are on the floor. And you can see down the
Upright.
hall. There's more webs in the hallway.
Problem with this is now I'm isolated.
No. You have the potential for a target-rich environment.
Also true.
All right.
I think that worked out.
What turn is it?
And how far can you see, Dre?
I want to say dark vision was 60. What did I see?
Yeah.
So, yeah, dark vision 60.
You
Oh,
can
duh.
see coming down the hallway a swarm of spiders. You can hear their crackling. They're climbing on the walls. They're on the ceiling. It's a whole swarm. They're on the ground.
No. No, no, no.
And they're coming towards you. Kaz, you're up.
I give up. No.
Kaz is going to move to behind Tyrowin. What are you shooting at? The sticky web with an arrow?
She's attacking herself.
No,
Wait,
she
Kaz
attacked the
is-
sticky web 25.
Now, she's
That's
got
a
damage
hit.
going on her.
Oh. Yeah, don't damage to yourself. You gonna roll the damage? No, yeah, there you go. Take yourself off. You still got yourself targeted. There you go. Actually, yeah. So you see your arrow, it hits the web and it just slides across the floor beneath Dre's, right between Dre's 2 feet. And Dre's looking down, he sees an arrow smack off the wall in front of him. That just came underneath his feet, underneath his legs, between his legs.
Hell. You throw me over here and then you shoot at me. This isn't trap shooting.
She's just trying to light the fuse.
Vamir. You're gonna move to there.
Yeah, just to make sure he's in word of healing range.
All right. Oswald.
Put me up
5,
there.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's 35 to there.
How about there?
Yep. You can go right here. Let me put this thing in a square. There we go.
Okay.
This one too.
I'm gonna light a torch and set these webs on fire.
All right, same thing. Roll an unarmed strike against them. Or against the one.
I don't have an unarmed strike on my action.
You don't? Everybody should. Hold on.
And I'm looking for it.
That's crazy.
An unarmed defense. But
All right, give me a d20 then. Which one are you targeting?
25, the one at the top.
All right.
19.
That's a hit. Give me 2d6. That's 9 points of damage.
I thought he was already
I went-
pretty wounded.
Yeah, I went the wrong way.
Yeah. You're still alive? Okay.
There you go.
Good.
Yeah, it burns it away.
I've already moved all I can move, so I'm going to hang out right here.
All right. Dre.
Obviously, I see the spiders running at me, and I enrage.
All right.
I
They're swarming. They're all over the walls.
I think that's because they're not in range. If they're all the way up there, they haven't moved, right?
No, they haven't moved yet. I mean, they were moving towards you with their last move.
Yeah, but not. They haven't closed that distance in 6 seconds.
No.
All right.
Rain.
Well, I'm back here with Kriv and Hallis, and I've heard a little bit of muttering about spiders, smell a little bit of fire, and heard an axe idiot shrieking a little bit, so I'm gonna go poke my head in this room and see what's going on.
All right. To there.
Uh-huh. And do I notice that Dre is enraged?
Well, you can see him. He's huffing and panting.
Somewhere between angry and an anxiety attack.
Yeah. I think he's scared of spiders.
He's also scared of mimics. Go stand up there with him.
Go to comfort him.
No. No.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, sir.
Kriv gonna do anything, or hang out in the hall?
He's coming in the room.
All right.
He will go over there. And he's checking the ceiling as he goes. Anything on the ceiling?
No. Leaf.
I'm doing what all good cats do. They disappear and are gone when you expect to find them some other place. I approach that door and listen at it and then open it.
You're gonna open it. Hold on a second.
Because, cats and random.
All right. So You're listening at the door, and you don't hear anything on the other side. It's silent. Are you gonna open it?
Sure am.
All right. You open up the door, and let me read the description here. The room, as you open up the door, you get hit with this bitterly cold air. It's unusually cold. And you see on the wall, across on the north wall, the walls rise 10 feet. It's a 10-foot high ceiling, and then angle inward, forming a pyramid roof for a 40-foot high apex in the center of the room. Inscribed on the sloped north wall is a 10-foot tall dwarvish rune that glows with a faint blue light.
I speak Dwarvish. What does it say?
Oh, you speak dwarvish? All right, let me put that on there. Add that to the combat tracker. we go. Any character who understands Dwarvish, you know that the oversized rune on the north wall is an ancient symbol meaning cold.
Rune is obvious.
Obviously, it's a walk-in breather.
Kind of obvious. Yeah. Got 5 more feet of movement. I'll go ahead and dash on in.
All right, go ahead and move.
And that's my action. Pass the turn.
All right. Gothic.
All right, I'm going to run to stand next to my thrown buddy. And then I'm just going to ready an attack action. So if a spider comes within my +5 reach or direct melee of my halberd, I'll attack.
All right. Pass your turn. Put the ready action on.
Turn passed.
Tyrwin.
I'm going to run to there. And then I'm going to try to run and leap over the hazards because my chicken friends are too chicken.
Please make
Man, you
it
didn't
do
do so hot with the table last time, so.
I got this.
All right, so you're going to run to there, and then you're going to run through the sticky web.
No, I'm going to leap gracefully over the sticky web. And I'm going to attempt a... Let's see here. An aggressive landing.
What do you mean an
Yeah.
aggressive landing?
Like, you know, a wrestler.
Superhero
Yeah.
landing.
Superhero landing. Yep, thank you.
Good, you didn't say stick the landing.
Yeah, aggressive landing. Yeah, right, right there.
I didn't notice that one wasn't visible.
Well, good thing I stopped the jump there.
Let me give you an athletics check. You make it there. Land your landing in between the two sticky webs.
Okay, and I hate spiders, so before I pass my turn, I'm going to enrage.
All right.
Did that work or not?
It didn't go on.
Yeah, you didn't pass either.
Well, I was trying to rage time.
There it is.
Okay, that's good. That's good. All right.
Spiders.
He hasn't moved yet either.
Oh, I gotta move him. There you go. The spiders are going to come forward and swarm on Tyrwin.
Foolish spiders.
What does it say? All right. And Tier 1's going to brush them off. Um, and I think I think he's going to stay there. Kaz. You gonna move more? All right, that's 30 feet. Can't hear you.
Can't
Sure you
shoot
can.
swarms. Hmm.
If you want. But you're gonna miss them. Vamir. You gonna move up there? And that's gonna be a hit.
It thinks the hazard is a monster, so it's giving me disadvantage.
What's that?
It thinks the hazard is a monster, so it's giving me disadvantage. Can I move a little bit forward?
Oh, okay. And another hit. Oswald. You're gonna move over there. That is a hit. Are you attacking the web?
I wasn't planning to, but it's still not a bad idea. Wasn't sure that was the most effective way to clear it out of the hall or not.
Well, that's a hit.
I damage it with a bow? That seems a little weird.
You gotta roll the damage. And you notice that your arrow just slides right through the web and slides across the floor between Tyrwin's legs and into the other web and gets stuck in it.
what's my target?
All right.
That's why I asked. We'd already seen one slide through the webs before.
And you hit the swarm. And the spiders take some damage.
Why are those spiders partially resisting?
Because they're resistant to piercing damage.
Good enough. Thank you.
Because it's a swarm.
Done.
Dre.
Can I even? Oh, we got a hazard between here and there. I don't even think I can do anything yet, can I?
You can
You can go
jump
up to the
over it.
hazard and punch it.
You try to jump over it like Tyrone did.
Probably
On
failed that.
fire.
Yeah, you got shorter legs, so the DC would be a little bit tougher than his.
I'm just gonna move up. Eventually, we'll close the gap.
You can go ahead and attack it and try to do some damage to it if you want.
Oh, can we actually attack it?
Yeah, the
I
web.
burned one up before.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can attack the
makes
web.
sense. I can try and cut my way through. I guess I'll try and cut my way through it.
All right. That's a hit. For 9. Use your hacking at the web. You hit it again. For 16.
And I am enraged, but I don't know about because it's webs using the armor. That'd probably just get me.
That's resistant. It's immune to piercing, so.
Okay, then yeah. Oh yeah, it would be.
Rain. Yeah, the webs would just get stuck on your spikes.
Can I just trundle up there and set that web on fire?
Yeah. Give me an unarmed strike on it.
Or can I crossbow the spiders?
You can do either one.
I can
They
shoot
resist,
over
but they resist piercing.
the spiders.
Yes, I already shot him once. Found that out.
Yeah, the webs are
Okay.
immune. The webs are immune, but the spiders resist, so it's only half damage to the spiders. Webs take 0 damage because they're immune.
Well, I guess I'm going to go hit the webs.
Hit the kill the spiders eventually. It's a good idea. Get the webs out of the way.
And that's a hit.
Goodbye,
And the
web.
web, you clear a path through the web.
And I can't get to the spider. And shooting it's almost pointless.
Yeah, it's half damage.
Eh.
Wow.
Criv moves behind the mirror. Carry on.
Leaf. Up in the cold room.
I'm going to check this rune out. I will reach out and I will touch it.
You reach out and touch the rune on the wall,
Yes.
and nothing happens. It's a smooth wall. It's just a glowing rune on the wall.
Nice. I will head back across the room, searching as I go, and then I will fix to head south.
All right. You don't find anything in the room. Gothic.
All right. Move forward.
That's a hit. And another hit. And
One
you
spider swarm down.
killed the spiders.
And I move 5 more feet forward so I can stand next to my brother.
All right, we're out of combat.
Wait, I raged for that.
You
I don't know
sure
why-
did, buddy.
You raged for some spiders.
Those
That's something
tiny
to rage about.
Also, they were not giant spiders. They were just spiders.
It's a swarm of little spiders.
And they made the big hazards?
You raged for Australia, is what you just
I did, yeah. I guess my thought there, for for what it's worth, was that the giant spider webs and the spider webs entirely covering the previous room and the ominous sounding lead up to it, that there would be larger spiders. I am.
Wait,
We have
Did we
not
check the
started all the
ceiling?
webs yet.
Oh yeah, we checked the ceiling a lot.
Feeling
Crib is
all
checking
the
the
way.
Yeah,
ceiling.
I'm actually kind of disappointed in the level of DM trying to kill the party right there.
Well, there was
Why?
there was a
Why would
dead
you say
giant
that?
there was a dead giant spider in the other room. Well, let's
Mr.
just
DM,
remember
can I
that.
see the into the hall, please?
Yeah, hold on.
Well, I mean, just at least at this level, we each have. Well, I didn't use one, but you each have another 3 rages left.
There you go.
I didn't use
The
one,
hallway
he's
turns to the west.
I'm a Goliath. You think
But
spiders can enrage me? I see them all the time in the mountains.
We are past 11 p.m., so I think we'll call it here for the night. It's a good place to stop.
Can we at least kill that hazard in front of us before we go?
Yeah.
It
Let me
doesn't
find
hurt
it.
us at all. We just assume that we do enough damage to it.
Yeah.
Kill it out, get it out of the way.
Yeah, Tyrwin spends the rest of his impotent rage upon the hazard.
Oh wow, you threw out the word impotent. You can't just throw that word out there. You must be mad.
There. The hazards are gone. So that's what we got. And we'll stop here for the night. It's still early in the day.
Lunchtime and we've killed spiders.
Right. Little spiders, not big spiders.
The webs were more trouble.
That's actually
Right?
true.
But where there's webs and little spiders, there might be some big spiders.
Be right around the corner up there. We just
I
don't
choose
know.
to believe the giant dead spider was the mama, and all those little spiderlings burst forth from it.
Could be.
That's my headcanon until I'm proven horribly otherwise.
Night, guys.
All right, we had our
Good
first yeet of the campaign. So I'm going to shut down the stream. I'm going to close down the table, and we will see some of you tomorrow night, and the rest of you next week.
All right.
Not all.
See you later, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a good evening stream. Thanks for joining us.